Hey people, Animal Man here. I'm in the reptile room at my house, the Animal World Experience, and I just wanted to do a quick video for you on how I feed my two baby Dwarf Caimans, my Dwarf Cuvier Caimans. And what I do now, because they're babies, I really want to monitor how much they eat to make sure they're both doing well. And the two ways to do that is, number one, you can keep them in here, feed them in here, and weigh them every week or two, which is a pain in the butt. Or you can feed them separately and take them out, which is also a pain in the butt, but that's the one that I've chosen to do, that I can actually see how much they're each eating. So I'm going to show you what I've got here. So I go in there and I grab them. You can see my son's baby turtle baby swimming around in there. He lives in there too. He's their pal. I put them a couple hours ago, each in these 5-gallon buckets that I got from a local restaurant for free. So that's Cranky on the left and Spanky on the right. And so Cranky has just destroyed all the food and probably eaten very little of it, but he probably did eat some. And Spanky has not eaten any of it. This is Missouri crocodile diet, the small size pellets. So Spanky doesn't like them that much. I'm hoping that in the future it'll grow on him, he'll like it more. Cranky is much less concerning and much less discerning, rather, with his food, sorry. And he does not care. He's a much more aggressive feeder. Now, with a lot of my animals, I do choose to feed them in their cage, and that's because I take them out for work, and I don't want them to be aggressive when they're at work. Because, like, with these animals, I bring them in, most of them I take out to work, you know, to schools or birthday parties or whatnot, and I take them out in, like, toolboxes that are modified. So the plastic boxes, basically. And that is very, very similar in appearance and feel to these buckets for the animals. So if I took them out and fed them all outside of their enclosure like this, then we may have a higher chance of running into an accident where, like, someone got bit because they thought they were being fed. So that's why I do not do that. With these guys, there's a state law, I've got to have their mouths velcroed shut anyway, so it's not an issue. But other animals I do feed in their cage, even though it's more dangerous for me, because when I open the door, they expect that they're getting food, and I have to be very, very careful. But what that translates to is, for my customers, it's a much safer experience for my customers, because the animals know if they're in their cage, they're being fed, and if they go in a plastic carrier, they're going out to work. So just wanted to explain that to you guys. I do this with the Caimans about every other day, so every 2 days I do this. And sometimes it'll be this, sometimes it'll be crickets, or cockroaches, or minnows, or goldfish. It's always different. Sometimes baby frozen mice, just to vary their diet up. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get them back in here so they can enjoy their day. Take it easy.